Then after that, of course, well, we're less than... James Miller.
Italian sides do like to...
With Liverpool Football Club and him. That's Divock Origi trying to thread the ball forward.
Well, I think when you've got as good a...
Not like your day. There's Carlo and
soccer.
And certainly better than the pitch back in the days of Dodi Weir.
Certainly,
and the likes. The pitch actually was relay. Looked like a foul on Divock Origi and Bobby Madden, who is of Mohamed Salah and Alisson. Back line today. More on that in a moment, but first they are breaking here. The ball that was aimed. First foray forward, lovely ball, Origi! Maybe just tried to be a little too cute.
Well, again, it's the delivery from Andrew Robertson on that left-hand side. It takes a little bit of a deflection, whether that has it
for a moment. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mario Ruiz covers,
feels it. There's no real need for him just to sit in front of that back four on his left-hand side to go into, but felt the need to come back on his favoured foot on his right-hand side.
And Manolas in the way. We're back with Alex. It's back to Mignolet.
A couple of weeks into training, you probably find that, you know, with like set balls.
Simone Verde with the corner. There's Manolas.
Quite windy here at Murrayfield, and certainly kicking with the wind there.
It was a decent strike, but it was comfortable enough from Dries Mertens for his Verdi. Well, it was coming round, but it didn't quite have the power from Verdi. That's tidy from Liverpool, and it opens up towards James Milner. Toes in a little bit of trouble here. This little Lorenzo Insigne, who's offside. A little touch, and Van Dijk has to stretch. All history now, isn't it?
That's offside.
It is, Gary, you're right.
Yes, I don't think it was, yeah.
The injury time goal.
Yeah.
Foot from Mertens for Insigne. It's 3 against 3 with Alexander-Arnold trying to get back. He can't. That's a really, really smart finish. The man who scored the goal in Naples in the Champions League scores a cracker in Scotland.
Well, Liverpool a little bit guilty. I think Insigne has always wanted to come in on his right-hand side. Joe Matip.
Now, of course, here as well. Been so well received around the UK.
Andrew Robertson broke down that left-hand side and put the ball into Divock Origi. But other than that, it's been a pretty sterile performance from Liverpool.
Divock Origi's got a whack from Manolas there.
Too happy with the...
Mertens with the corner. Liverpool try and defend this. With a little flight on the ball, which was looking for Milik, and Joel Matip had to get in the way.
Well, I think 2 Napoli players, but...
Side flags up again. The centre halves almost just played 3 solid across the back. And let the left back one. Alexander-Arnold. Joel Matip and that little slide rule pass, that's a foul by Van Dijk. Just get a spurt on to get there. Fabinho looking for Virgil. Couldn't ask for a better person to take it. Good header by Manolas, very high, and Liverpool have been caught out a couple of times down his side. There he is again. Front. Runs across him, and Mertens is offside. Now I wonder if Mertens had he just told Insigne that. It's another lovely ball for Lorenzo Insigne. There's Milik getting back with a challenge. A foul by Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Well, he's had a
little band of Napoli followers are more than happy. Could have been a foul by Joe Matty. Referee lets it go. He was probably wrong side though. Again, Napoli looking a threat. Insigne, Milik! Super finish. They have looked so dangerous, Napoli, when they have had the opportunities to break, and they punish Liverpool once again.
Well, again, it's a sloppy goal to be conceding from Liverpool's point of view. Again, players not quite doing enough to get to the ball.
By Verdi. The run was from Insigne and went to Liverpool.
Anything to shout about so far?
Manolas has had a really good first half. Robertson, that's Fabinho. I think that might have been a foul. Offside, so he had to wait and look for another pass, and he finds it in Di Lorenzo. Save your apprenticeship and then come through. That's good from Liverpool. That's Milner. Robertson thought he was support from Milner. He was looking for Andrew Robertson. Oxlade-Chamberlain's cross. Matip with the header. Henderson. Gini Wijnaldum's offside. It's not going to count. Brilliant finish, but he was clearly in an offside position. Heck of a strike on the turn though. That's a ball that's looking for the run of Simone Verdi, but it's again.
Certainly think it's the Napoli supporters that have had the most to sing about.
I mean, Younes is the other who will be joining us for the second half. Jürgen Klopp heads out before the leading by 2-0. Here's Jose Callejon. Clearance as he knocked it downfield with Origi so close to him. Well, look for the pass when perhaps the shot was on. Now the shot's on. Fabinho, gun barrel straight. And the Nap well to take it from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Origi wins it back. Robertson hustling as ever. Lots of space in front of him, closed down by Alexander-Arnold now. Super stop by the goalkeeper, but it's rolled in, and it's the simplest of finishes in the end. Insigne once again was the designer of the chance, and the finish was comfortable enough for Amin Younes.
Well, after a real promising start to the second half, Liverpool just leave themselves overexposed again down this right hand side. Again, it's Insigne cutting in his right foot that creates the goal. Albeit Simon Minley is.
Insigne's offside there. Verdi never looked like he had the ball under control there, but still managed to get the Robertson looking for Van Dijk, and it's Henderson. That's really good. Kirikesh stuck out a leg, but managed to get the ball away from goal.
Well, he takes up a really.
Well, some of those will be called upon shortly. That's Robertson trying to get Liverpool going at the other end. Kirikesh couldn't quite do so. That's Insigne. It's one heck of a ball by Lorenzo Insigne. Ready. They're a little short numbered at the back again here. And the first touch is good by Goulam. Alexander-Arnold with the corner. Well, Fabinho says it's another corner, but it's not. Goulam again. Here's Alexander-Arnold. Clever run by Milner. Well watched. Lallana looking for Robertson and Gini Wijnaldum. Won't fall for Liverpool. Already past the midway point of the second half now. Keeper just always seems to get big things from this man, Insigne. Goulam. Brewster, who breaks that up really well, and it opens up for Harry Wilson. Quite special free kicks in his career so far. Not that one though. So helping the ball on towards Zielinski. Now Insigne, lovely running behind by Callejon. Change of course was Arkadiusz Milik making way for Tutino. Young guns trying to get Liverpool something out of this game. Kianova. That's lovely as well. And Liverpool get themselves the corner. Now Lallana. Brewster. Teasing! Good save by the goalkeeper. Brewster. And it goes for the return. And the challenge is by Kirikes.